The question we are going to discuss is: emergency situations on board ships have to be dealt in an efficient manner. In this regard, briefly explain on fire. Immediate action. How drills are conducted. Emergency preparedness. Let's start with the first part of the question. Immediate action. Immediate action upon fire. Activate the fire alarm or emergency alarm as soon as noticing of the breakout of fire. Find the origin of fire, chief engineer and all engine room members informed. Restrict it and extinct it on the spot with portable extinguishers and by other means. Verify the class of fire and decide the type of extinguishing agents which should be used. Initial attack must be backed up with second more substantial means of attack. Is that semi-portable or fire main follows after portable ones. Water must be used prudently, since ship's stability can be affected. Fixed installation is a backup, used as a last resort. Usage of fixed installation in engine room fire can cause loss of power and steering for a long period of times. Fixed firefighting installation system can be used as initial attack on cargo hold fire. Fire must be confined to the space in which originated by controlling flow of air, by cooling adjacent bulkheads, and by directing extinguishing agents onto fire. Finally, after fire is out, overhauling begins and check structural damages. All firefighting equipment replenished. Cause of fire to be determined and action taken to prevent reoccurrence of same type of fire. Let's move to the next part of the question. How drills are conducted. When possible, fire drills should be held in port as well as at sea. Although many fires occur in port, it may prove difficult to arrange a drill with the local fire authorities. This problem can be partly resolved by instructing the crew on the nature of shore requirements using the contents of the fire wallet, which should be positioned by the access arrangements and which contains information required by shore fire authorities who are required to fight a fire on board ship. It is important that the symbols used on a ship's fire control plan are understood by shore fire personnel. Graphic symbols should be used as much as possible. For the purpose of a fire drill, an outbreak of fire should be assumed to have occurred in some part of the ship, the alarm should be activated and the requisite actions taken be in accordance with the ship's safety and health policy. The type and position of the fire scenario should be varied in a well-conceived sequence which covers most parts of the ship and all types of firefighting. Locations could include holds, tanks and other spaces such as forepeak stores and paint lockers. Engine or boiler rooms. Accommodation spaces such as cabins and laundry rooms, and galleys. Fire drills should be as realistic as circumstances permit. When possible, local firefighting equipment, such as extinguishers, should be activated and the visibility of self-contained breathing apparatus masks should be reduced to give the impression of operating within a smoke-filled atmosphere. The fixed water firefighting system should be used and engine room staff should ensure that the fire pumps are operated and that full water pressure is on the fire mains. The emergency fire pump should also be used for fire drills and personnel should be trained in the operation of other fixed systems such as foam and carbon dioxide. All equipment activated during fire drills should be immediately replaced with fully loaded appliances. Seafarers should be exercised in the closing of openings and the closing down of ventilation systems. A fire drill can be held as the first stage of an abandoned ship drill. Let's move to the last part of the question. Emergency preparedness. Safety and firefighting equipment and systems are well maintained and ready. Trained seafarers who knows how to don the personal protective gears as needed. Onboard instructions are always available to crew. Regular fire drills have been undertaken to make crews familiar as to their individual responsibilities as per the muster list, station bill. Familiarity with the contingency plan. Instructions on contingencies are important since a particular crew member assigned for a duty may not be available at the time of emergency. Someone else has to step in without hesitation or delay to take up that task.